Let's outline how we can help you assemble your filter kit. The VF100 filter kit comes with the following pieces: a long bucket hose, a stopper, one hose connector, one large diameter washer, one VF100 filter, one small diameter washer, one 13/16 inch drill bit, which may not be included in all filter kits, one blue bucket connector, two beveled washers, one plastic nut, one filter hanger, a backflushing syringe, adapter kit to connect the filter to a faucet or bottle that includes two connectors, one short hose, and two rubber O-rings, a pre-filter, sometimes not always included in all kits, and one instruction sticker. In addition to the water filter, you'll need a large food-grade bucket or pail to hold unpurified water and a clean, sanitized container or bottle to collect the clean water once it's passed through the filter. Attach the filter stopper to the hose. Thread the hose through the two holes of the stopper. This stopper makes sure that the water flow can be stopped when the filter is not in use, preserving water where it is harder to access in large quantities. Next, insert the large diameter rubber washer into connector 1 and connect it to the filter on the threaded end. Insert the smaller diameter rubber washer into the opposite end of the filter, like this. Once the white filters are in place, connect the long rubber hose with the stopper to the connector on the filter. Drill a hole in the bucket with the 13/16 inch drill bit, approximately 1.5 inches or 4 centimeters from the bottom of the bucket. This space at the bottom allows the sediment to settle and not go through the filter. You can drill this hole with your hand, with a mechanical tool, or by using an electric power drill. After drilling the hole in the water bucket, it is extremely important to check for and remove any plastic or burrs from the drilling hole. Leaving any debris or plastic pieces will potentially lead to a water leak, causing contaminated water to drip into the clean water container. Thread the thick rubber washer over the threads of the bucket connector. Always make sure that the washer's bevel or round curved part points towards the bucket. This creates the most effective seal, preventing water contamination and improving filter flow rates. Thread the second thick rubber washer onto the back side of the bucket connector with the bevel facing the plastic bucket. Attach the nut on the inside of the bucket and hand tighten. Attach the long hose to the filter connector and the other end of the hose to the bucket connector. This takes a little bit of force. Just pinch the hose and push. Attach the hanger to the filter and secure it to the bucket. If you're using a bucket cover, make sure to loosen the lid to allow for airflow. Most VF100 water filter kits come with a pre-filter that will help remove the sand, dirt, and gravel to lower the turbidity in the water. To attach the pre-filter, place it over the water collection bucket. Tighten the pre-filter by pulling one of the cords until snug. Then pour water into the bucket over the pre-filter. If there's no pre-filter in your kit, you can use a t-shirt, pillowcase, or a piece of cloth over the bucket to remove the sediment from the water. Now that your filter is fully assembled, you can use it to make available water safe for drinking or cooking. To start, pour dirty water into the bucket over the pre-filter. Be sure to keep this bucket container as full as possible to maximize the filter's flow rate. The filter is now ready to use by loosening the stopper on the hose and pointing the filter down to start the flow of water. Just a reminder, make sure that there is no dirty water leaking from the bottom of the bucket into the clean water container. If you do experience a leak after assembly, drain the water, remove the nut on the back side of the bucket, remove the washer and the bucket connectors to check for burrs. Then reassemble and tighten the nut a little tighter. Refill the bucket again and test. Repeat until there are no leaks present. Backflushing the VF100 water filter is a key step to making sure the filter is properly maintained and continues to provide clean water at a high rate. To backflush the filter, you will need the backflushing syringe included in the filter kit, as well as a container of clean water reserved from the clean water container. First, remove the clean water container from underneath the bucket. Next, remove the filter from the hose attached to the bucket. Connect the syringe to the opposite end of the filter's direction of flow and flush the dirty water out of the filter into the dirty water bucket. The first syringe of the water should be the most forceful. Backflush the filter at least 5 times per day until the water coming out of the filter is clean. When you notice a slower water flow rate, it's time to backflush. Do not let the filter dry before backflushing. The filter needs to be moist in order for the backflushing to be effective. If the filter sits unused for any period of time, simply soak it in warm, clean water for 2 hours. Backflush until the water comes out clean and resume filtering. If the filter rate remains slow, try alternating flushing water forward and backward through the filter. To do this, fill the syringe with clean water and push forward through the filter. Follow this by pushing water backward. Repeat backflushing water in both directions until the water is clean. If the water in your area is mineral rich, soak the filter in distilled vinegar for a half an hour, followed by forceful backwashing with warm water. In addition to attaching to a bucket, the VF100 water filter can be easily attached to faucets and bottles. To do so, attach the 2 extra connectors to each side of the small gray hose. Use the 2 connector pieces to attach the filter to a faucet or bottle to the filter water. When using the bottle, it is necessary to squeeze the bottle to create force enough to push the water through the filter. To collect water into a small container, connect a small water bottle to the end of the filter. The VF100 water filters will not remove chemicals, viruses, fluoride, chlorine, or heavy metals of any type. Whenever possible, keep the filter syringe and pre-filter out of direct sunlight to prevent the sun from damaging the filter system. Always filter into a clean bucket to avoid contaminating filtered water. Always wash the collection bucket and never run soapy water through the filter. Thank you for watching this video. Our team is committed to easing the heavy burden for women, children, and families all over the world.